And this is your World News Update.
Some video games don't just look good, they look like art that accidentally became playable. Worlds so detailed you almost forget to play the mission because you're too busy admiring the scenery or taking screenshots. So today, let's talk about the 10 most beautiful video game worlds ever made. The ones that make you say, okay, this is real life now.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
I know, we clearly need a plan.
Number 10. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. This game was criminally underrated. Everyone thought it'd be another Avengers situation, but nope, this one actually slapped. Eidos Montreal gave us one of the most fun worlds ever. From the chaotic city of nowhere, basically a giant space skull full of weird creatures, to the quarantine zone that looks like a pink foam explosion at a spaceship junkyard. Every area is bursting with detail and personality. And your ship, the Milano, is basically a messy bachelor pad in space full of clutter, snacks, and banter. The kind of ship you could totally imagine smelling like Doritos and rocket fuel. It's got that perfect mix of epic cosmic adventure and these idiots are my family.
When they told me to raise you, I didn't ask questions. Always you pushed for answers. Push yourself to the edge.
Number 9. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Who said post-apocalyptic worlds have to be brown and depressing? Guerrilla Games went, nah, let's make it vibrant. Horizon Zero Dawn is a glowing mix of old-world ruins and future-tech dinosaurs. The way sunlight hits the tall grass, the way robot herds move through fog, it's just chef's kiss. Then there's Meridian, a city built on a giant mesa that looks like a mix between ancient architecture and alien art. It's not just survive the apocalypse, it's survive it in 4K HDR with vibes. This world doesn't feel dead, it feels reborn.
Myths. History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs.
8. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We've waited years for a proper indie game, and finally, Machine Games delivered. You start in Vatican City, dodging guards among marble statues, before jetting off to Giza, exploring tombs, avoiding traps, and punching Nazis. Classic indie stuff. Then, out of nowhere, you're in the ruins of Shanghai, lit by fire from an air raid, and it's just jaw-dropping. The team didn't just make levels, they made set pieces straight out of a movie. This one's like a playable museum exhibit, if that museum had explosions and snakes.
Me, you, we're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid?
7. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Yeah, this one's not beautiful in the traditional sense. It's hauntingly beautiful. Bloober Team went all in recreating one of the creepiest towns in gaming. Fog rolls in, shadows move just right, and every location feels like it's hiding something. The hospital shifts from normal mode to nightmare mode faster than you can say, nope, I'm leaving. The hotel, the museum, the impossible staircases, it's horror that feels almost too real. Silent Hill 2 doesn't want you to love the world. It wants you to be obsessed with it in the most uncomfortable way.
You have got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
Good old Dutch. My best friend. You know how we met? A pair of hucksters trying to rob each other. Back in 78 or thereabouts.
6. Red Dead Redemption 2. You knew this was coming. The king of open world immersion. Rockstar didn't just make a game, they built a time machine. Every inch of the Wild West feels alive, from the muddy streets of Valentine to the luxurious city lights of Saint-Denis. The way the rain drips off rooftops, the dust kicks up under your horse, even the rabbits leave tracks in the snow. It's wild how real it feels. Sometimes you forget you're an outlaw and just sit on your horse watching the sunset like, dang, this is kind of peaceful.
Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear.
The mere sight of your
5.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. If beautiful but terrifying had a personality, it'd be this game. Elden Ring's expansion gives us places that are equal parts breathtaking and horrifying, like Gravesite Plain, Cerulean Coast, and the Shadow Keep. You'll be riding through glowing forests one minute and getting absolutely demolished by a fire god the next. And let's not even talk about Inir Elim, the Stairway to Heaven city. It's so majestic, it makes you forget how many times you've died on the way there. It's art, it's chaos, it's from software.
Hi there. New to Night City? It's not so bad here.
Food. The Thai on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks. And this is your World News Update.
4. Cyberpunk 2077 Night City. Yeah, it had a rough launch, but come on. Night City is still one of the coolest worlds ever built. It's neon chaos, Blade Runner energy, and I Live Here Now vibes all in one. The lighting, the vertical design, the tiny alleys full of NPCs. It's alive. CD Projekt Red just kept upgrading it too. Now you can even ride the trains and pretend you're just commuting to your merc job like a normal dude with cyberware and trauma. Pacifica, Japantown, Afterlife, every district feels unique. It's messy in places, sure, but it's the good kind of messy. Like, this city shouldn't exist, but I'm glad it does.
You're fighting to change things.
Three. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. This one's the artsy kid in the group, the indie darling that makes AAA games look basic. It's basically a French JRPG where the world looks like a painting come to life. Massive floating towers, impossible architecture, and landscapes that make you go, am I high or is this just the art style? It's bizarre in the best way. Rickety scaffolds, shimmering lakes, entire cities torn apart midair. It's weird, it's bold, and it's gorgeous.
All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
2. Black Myth Wukong. Straight up one of the best looking action RPGs ever. Based on the Journey to the West myth, this game's environments are next level. From lush jungles to snowy cliffs, every frame looks like a screenshot waiting for your wallpaper folder. The level of detail is absurd, from temples carved into mountains to the snow that actually deforms as you walk. This is peak I stopped playing to just look around territory. It's China's AAA flex, and it's stunning.
It's upon us. The reunion, when worlds merge.
What happened to this place?
The world's ending. That's what everyone's saying.
1. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This one's a masterpiece, no question. Square Enix didn't just remake a classic, they rebuilt a world. Towns like Calm and Junon feel alive, with chatter, markets, and lights everywhere. Even the slums look kinda cozy. And then there's the Golden Saucer, which is pure magic, like stepping into an anime theme park on steroids. Every area has its own atmosphere, its own vibe, and its own emotional hit. It's nostalgia upgraded with 2024 graphics and 100% more soul. So those are some of the most drop-dead gorgeous worlds gaming has ever given us, from the neon nightmares of Night City to the painterly madness of Claire Obscure. But what about you? Which game world completely blew your mind? Drop it down in the comments. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, hit subscribe. We've got fresh gaming videos coming next every week. Please make our efforts worth it.